Namaste. Why the people in Western countries are not advancing spiritually? What is the reason? Why they are so desperate? Why they are dissatisfied in every aspect? Why they are concentrating only on material search? Why they do not have peace of mind? What hurts them the most? Why they don't find a good guide? Why they cannot seek truth through someone? Why nobody has taken birth there or no one has appeared there to guide these people? Why this desperation? Why this dissatisfaction? Why this material unwanted search? Why no peace of mind? Why directionless journey? Why this confusion? Why this chaos? They are very good planner on various aspects of creating material wealth, but spiritually they are very weak. Why they are not concerned about the neighborhood? Why they are not concentrating on making a bondage with the neighbors? Why every individual is concentrating on their own self and not bothered about others around them? What makes them desperate? What makes them aimless? What makes them goalless? What makes them faithless? Why they are not able to trust anybody? What is the theme behind it? What is the truth behind it? Most of the Western people are elusive to the truth. They are easily misguided. They go behind the fancy. They go behind the advertisements. They go behind media pampering. They flock a particular person. They go to a wrong guide. They choose a wrong guide. So many leaders, so many guides, so many gurus have gone from East. What is the transformation? Just look at the attack of coronavirus, how they are organized or how they are disorganized. Maybe surely they will be finding out a vaccine. No doubt in it. Still it is a part of material world. It is for sale. Ultimately it is for sale. Though it looks for saving their life. Is it going to be coming out through a philanthropic organization or institution? No. It is going to come out through a corporate house which is going to make the money. The first person who is going to bring out the output of the research of his organization is going to reap the benefit. In millions of vials will be sold and made money. Everything becomes dollar. So ultimately it is material, it is wealth, it is money, it is dollar. We have to find a cutting edge between this. That is the reason the Western people are more worried. The West is in need of right person, but what they get is a wrong person. All those guide, all those gurus, all those margadarshis appeared before them did not live long. They are all short-lived. Why short-lived? What is the reason? Those gurus who went from here or who appeared there are not at all matured. They did not see the truth at all. Seeking truth is something. You will have to break the seed. You have not made a seed at all from yourself. You are holding the branch of some other guru. You have not even touched the Swadhisthana chakra. You have become a very big guru and you have got a vast property, vast estate and become a emperor of a big kingdom and call it as a spiritual kingdom. For spirituality there need not be a kingdom at all. Kingdom is Rajasika, not Satvika. You have not grown at all. Even before seeing the truth, they went to Western countries in order to become popular. Because the Western people are interested in more popularism than any other. The Western people did not know, or the Western people do not know even today what is truth. They do not know what is spiritualism. Those gurus, those preceptors, those guides, those maharishis who went to propagate themselves or propagate the truth were short-lived. One thing very keenly you observe, you need not be a thorough yogi to understand this. You need to be a very common man to understand what I am telling you. just see the truth. The Mooladhara chakra is working for everybody. But once you slightly activate the Mooladhara chakra, which they call it as Kundalini raising, and you go little advance, you touch Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana chakra is Swa relates to self. Adhisthana refers to establishment or establish. Self-established. The moment you touch the Swadhisthana chakra, you have a feeling that you have touched the peak. The moment you touch the Swadhisthana chakra, you will have a illusion, you will have a very high feeling that you are on the peak. Maybe you are on the bottom of the peak or nearer the peak, but you will have a feeling that you have touched the peak. The moment this feeling comes, they get a fear that they will fall from there. Before my fall, to establish many things. Just keenly observe my talk. The Swadhisthana chakra is a very peculiar chakra. It could guide us and it could misguide us. Most of the people are misguided. Let us see some characteristics of Swadhisthana chakra. The Swadhisthana chakra is located within the Sushumna Nadi at the root of the sexual organ. On a physical level, Swadhisthana chakra has control over kidney, lower abdomen, etc. The presiding deity is Brahma, whereas the Devata is Rakini. The Bija mantra of Varuna is within this chakra. This is predominantly water related. The person who concentrates or meditates on this particular chakra gets an extraordinary power. Besides, he will have no fear over the water at all because he concentrates on the Devata. The Devata is Rakini. The person gets extraordinary intuitional power, extraordinary knowledge, psychic power, control over astral entities, etc. The person also has extraordinary control over his senses. There are 6 or Shat Ripus which are enemies of the mind. The person who concentrates and meditates on the Devata, on this chakra, annihilates all these 6 enemies. That is Kama, the lust, Krodha, the anger, Lobha, the greed, Moha, the attachments, Mada, the pride, and the 6th one, Matsarya, the jealous over someone or some others. Now where it takes the person who is supposed to guide so many people, instead of annihilating these 6 ripus, instead of making mastery over these 6 ripus or the 6 enemies of the mind, the person who is supposed to guide becomes a victim because his concentration is on expansion, building, accumulation, managing, mismanaging, influencing, and so on and so forth. The person or the yogi or the tantric who concentrates on this particular chakra, he even conquers death or he lives a long time. Here, the particular chakra, as we discussed earlier, is situated within the Sushumna Nadi. Sushumna Nadi goes up to the Brahmarandra, whereas the Ida and Pingala, these 2 nadis, they get terminated at the Agya chakra. From Agya chakra, it is Sushumna Nadi which carries the spiritual energy to the Brahmarandra for finer salvation, final knowing or enlightenment. The moment this chakra is touched at the bottom itself, from the Mooladhara chakra, many people do not cross even the Mooladhara chakra. The Kundalini raising, the Kundalini yoga, all those things remain myth for many of the people, still they claim they have become successful in arising the Kundalini. People talk about trance. People talk about when I am closing my eyes, when I am in meditation, I am able to see because I am not under my control. Of course, to become trance to a condition where we can say that I do not know what happens, the entire world was before me. For such things to happen, you need not do meditation at all. You can take a strong meal followed by some fruit or fruit salad, narcotics, which will show you so many worlds before you. You can have a bout of drinks which can make you to fly somewhere. But these are all like spraying some powder on some fruit to make it ripe. It won't withstand for long. All things will be short-lived. There is a process. In this ripe fruit, you won't get the taste of the nature. In the same way, if you enter through a narcotic or a drink or any other such material, one will not have the awareness. Just by closing the eye, you are so sensible in meditation, in dhyana, you know what is happening in and around you. The moment you close your eye, the spiritual path gives you clue that you can see the world. To start with, in and around you what is happening, you will know. The true guru, the true guide is a person who is visible to you, who is not visible to you. Once you have taken some strong divinity as your guru, that guide guides you from the first step. Maybe in your subsequent steps, he may not be available to you, he may not be with you, but he will guide you to the last step. He may not be visible to you, he may be invisible. Your true guru will be always visible to you, or many times he will be invisible to you. Invisibility is not an absence. Invisibility cannot be taken as an absence. He is always with you. Such a guru will take you on the true path. The journey becomes truthful to you. You remain yourself. You remain not a slave to anybody. No guru will allow you to be a slave to anybody. If you happen to be a part of slavery, then you are not a disciple, or the person to whom you are attached is not your guru. Please understand this. Come to reality. Cut the ice. Separate the milk from water. Separate the darkness from the light. Separate the ignorance from the awareness. Separate the silence from the chattering. Separate your blindness with your inner sight. This will be the quality of every disciple, searching the truth. If this is happening, if this has happened, you are attached to the correct guru. Your guru is guiding you in a very, very proper way. If it is not, you are being misguided. You are being taken for a ride. You are going on a wrong path. Your journey has not started. Only the movement has started to a wrong place. You have taken your journey without a direction. Your goal is not set, or you have set a wrong goal. The guru never gives a goal to you. The false guru gives a goal to you. Because in spirituality there is no goal. There is no goal post. There is no goal. Everything is mystical. If your guru promises something to you, you are misguided. Please understand. These are all the small knots we must understand. Just because claiming, one cannot misguide the other person. That is a fact. When I close my eyes, when certain things are explained to me, certain things are visible to me, it is my experience. I can share my experience with all of you, some of you, a very few of you. But I cannot force you to follow that. Giving a training, forcing you to follow. It is nothing but a misguidance. If I force you, it is something I am taking you to the wrong path. until you experience, you take the journey, it is not possible. Maybe one or two out of 100 or 1000 may be passing, but not all. Unless the individuals succeed in getting their own personal experience, they realize the self, they become self-realized. It is not possible at all. But because I have become a guru, I have to make a mask because the disciples are expecting me to do. This is the notion many gurus carry. The disciples expect certain qualification like in the corporate, codified standard operating procedures. The guru has to fall within that. Not necessary. Guru need not be clean. The soap need not be clean. The soap only has to cleanse you. The expectation of the disciples from the guru brings a change within the guru. Now, if the guru is not up to the mark, what happens? Guru puts a mask to satisfy the disciples. Okay, we will continue the discussion in the next video. Till then, Namaste. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha.